Are you ready? Action. YouTube, we back again with another video, man. Today we're going to be showing y'all how to book box truck loads on the DAT load board. So we're going to show you how to do it on the desktop and also on the app. So let's get right into it. All right. As we take a look here at the Trucker's Edge dashboard, we want to go ahead and hit search loads. Okay, so then it comes up with this search page, and then we have like the origin. So let's say where you're coming out of. Let's use for this example, let's say Atlanta. You just put in the city you're coming out of, or where you're trying to be close to pickup. This is your pickup location. And then you have like the deadhead, so you don't want to go more than 150 miles. And you have your destination. So the destination we're gonna put, let's just say you want to go to California. You can just put the whole state of California. And then so this is where things get tricky. So you have the general and you have the specific. So if you look on the general, it always has where it says van, flatbed, reefer, containers, and stuff like that. But we want to be as specific as possible. So we want to click the specific one, and you go through these options. So my brother showed, just give him a couple options. So what we do is we go through here. We click straight box truck, of course, because that's what we have.
If you have a reefer and thing like that, basically depending on what you have, you'll pretty much choose off the options. So we use van sometimes.
Yeah, van as well.
Yeah. But really for box trucks, and liftgate, van with liftgate, because we have a liftgate on our box truck. So you want to use box truck, van with liftgate. So you're trying to get as specific as possible and also get as many options as possible. So
right. Sometimes might do van with team. They come up every now and then, but we're just gonna leave that one out this time. So we usually go strictly off these three right here, and then you put the length of your box truck. 26-foot box truck, of course. It'll pull up 26 and anything below that, and then of course the weight we're gonna put 10,000. And then, full or partial, full load or partial, of course, you get more money with the full loads.
Yes.
So, but we just put both. Look back time, 24 hours, that's just standard. And then you have like your pickup date. So, of course, you want to look for today, and then you can look for tomorrow and everything like that. Today being Friday, we might not see much, but then you hit search. Then we hit search. Oh, man. All right, YouTube, we're back again. As y'all see, we had some technical difficulties with DAT. That tends to happen from time to time. They have like little outages and stuff like that. So that's something that been happening pretty often with them. Been having a little difficulties, but you just gotta adjust, honestly. But to finally get into things, as we look at it, like we just said, hit search loads. You put your origin and everything, where you're coming from. Where you want to say, bro? Where we coming from? Like what we picking up at?
We'll say California. I know they have lots.
California. Okay, California. We're gonna say destination Texas. Okay, we just keep that. And then the deadhead is over here on like 150. You have, so pretty much like it's gonna look for anything in California. Well, if you had a city, it would pop up with the deadhead. So like if you was in Atlanta or something like that, it would go anything in that 150 radius of Atlanta. But as a whole state, it's gonna show everything. So
you want to keep that as minimum as possible.
Yes.
Less deadhead is good. That's pretty much how long you gotta go to pick up your load. So you want to keep that to a minimum.
Right.
Save gas.
Instead of clicking general, we click specific. Like bro said, like we discussed and everything. You want to click straight box truck, van lift gate.
Pretty much things specific for your truck, like the features that your truck come with. You'll definitely know and be able to scroll down the list and see what categories you fit under.
Right. And then you put your length and everything. So of course you're gonna put 26 foot. It'll show everything under 26 feet. So it'll show like 24, 20, and all that other stuff. And then of course you have the most important part. You got to make sure that weight limit max 10,000. So always make sure you have it listed 10,000 because anything else just wouldn't go. And then you have like full loads, partial loads, and stuff like that. So of course you want to click both, or depending on if you have it depends on what you want to do at that time. Honestly, you have partials in there. You want to add partials, of course, add. But we're just gonna say both for right now. Look back 24 hours. We'll put today, and we just say tomorrow as well. Search. Boom. We have 21 exact results, so pretty much matching exactly what we're looking for, and then 24 in total. So as you can see, you have everything listed. This was listed 2 minutes ago. Box truck. It's 4 feet, weighing 1,000 pounds. And it's going from Riverside, California to Denton, Texas. The trip is 1,388 miles, and they're paying $2,700. So not. And then you might always check on the right side to see like the details and everything. So you'll always want to scroll down because it might have different information. Sometimes they might post stuff like box trucks and say like no box trucks. It happens pretty often. So
definitely go to the comment section, read what they got to say.
Yeah, because it might be a reefer box truck they need instead or something. So you look at that, and it always has like email us only or call us at extension. Like this one has the extension, so of course we would. It's very simple. So just call that number right here, and then put that extension in and just give them your information and everything. But some of them might have phone numbers, some might have emails. Like this one's just email only. So just see reply with your MC number. So that's really what they're first gonna ask for when you call. Just always
your name and MC number. So best to memorize your MC number. For our new drivers, definitely memorize your MC number, your name.
And definitely, if you're starting off right now, like when we first started off, we weren't really put together because we didn't know about certain things. So always want to have your COI, your certificate of insurance, ready. Some might want you to put their name as a holder on there, so you might want to have that ready and have your insurance company on standby to send it as soon as possible. Your certificate of your authority. What else?
You mainly gonna need those two things: your insurance, depending on if they need a certificate of the authority. Usually, pretty much, you gotta fill out a new carrier packet.
New carrier packet.
If they are like first time working with that company,
right.
Then you have to fill out a new carrier packet.
And they'll want your W-2. That's another your W-2.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty much. I think we ain't missing anything. I think that's pretty much it.
Especially it get easier. Like say, for instance, you already work with this company. After the initial time, it get easier. It just pretty much flow. You'll call them. Oh, what's your MC number? You tell them your MC number. They have all your information on file, and they'll just go ahead and send you over the rate con and your pickup details and stuff like that.
Right.
So as time go on, it will get easier. Definitely to new people. So don't think it's always gonna be stressful. In the beginning, it's a little stressful, but organize your paperwork, know what you got to do, know what you need, and pretty much just stay on it. Stay in your game.
Definitely. But yeah, definitely remember that MC number.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for the.
One thing also regarding, I had to cut you off, man. Regarding like prices and stuff, like sometimes they might offer something and you see it's not what you're aiming for is about $2 a mile. So if you say, okay, this is how you do the math. So they offering $2,000, then you'll put 2,000 divided by the total amount of miles, and you want to get about 150 or more or better, especially with gas going up. So you kind of got to equate for that too. So you're trying to get more money for your work. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes if you call people, they might be able to negotiate. You might be able to negotiate a better amount. Sometimes they might be stiff on it. They might not offer, any wiggle room. But definitely ask. Always ask. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't know no until you told no. So at least ask. And if it's just not working, don't take it. Like some days we don't get loads every day because the pool might not be the best, or they might not be offering money to equate for the amount of miles we're gonna have to do. And then you also gotta equate your gas in it as well. So it's important to just know what you're working with, know how much miles you get off a full tank of gas, and that's gonna be able to calculate how much you need and how much you need to fill up and stuff. So that's all that stuff is important. Make sure you stay on it.
Always trying to win, man. Just make sure you win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that's another thing with the DAT. You also can post your truck as well. Like, let's say we're in a city and I know we might be in that city. We know we're going there. I might post our truck a day early or the day of. Some people might contact us and say we have this load going here, there, and we either take it or we don't. So that's another tool that we use too. If you might be somewhere that might not be the best.
Mm-hmm. Then once you secure a load, with most companies, if you do a good work, sometimes you can keep working with them. You can call them directly. You can call the dispatching group directly. Instead of just looking on the load board, you can call like Total Quality Logistics. That's the main one that's on it. You can just call them directly and say, what loads do you have in this area for box trucks? And if you got a good record with them, that's why it's important to maintain your relationship and your reputation. Take your job serious. Be on time. Don't procrastinate. Just stay focused. Do the right thing. Also how you talk to people, how you handle people is really important because nobody want to work with a snob or somebody with a bad attitude. So make sure you treat people right, treat people how you want to be treated. So goes a long way. So they'll be able to offer direct loads for you. So you won't have to every morning wake up in the morning and cipher through loads because sometimes especially when you get into calling, you start to realize that sometimes they won't offer, like it might say for box truck, but it's not really for box truck. So it's just important to, just pretty much stay on it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ins and outs. And then there's other might be other little problems they might have. Some might be like, another important thing. Know the height and the dimensions of your truck, like how wide it is, how high it is at the dock, at the doorway. Because some pallets, it might be able to fit lengthwise, but it might be too high. So definitely know your size of your truck, the length of it. You go inside of it, measure from top to bottom, see what can go inside your truck. That's also important.
That's going to save you a lot of time because that happens. The brokers are definitely going to ask you that. So save you some time and
measure your truck, know your dimensions of it. It's definitely important because you might have something for a box truck. You be like, wait, it says 7 feet. It's only 5,000 pounds. I can fit it. But they might go up high, so they might need a 53-foot drive in. And DAT sometimes messes up with separating it, so it might be like straight box truck. But when you call them and actually talk to people, they'll be like, no, we need 53-foot, and they'll hang up. But don't get discouraged. Keep calling. Keep making that money, it's a hustle. You got to keep giving it your all and keep going at it because that's what it's all about, making money, man. So stay positive and keep moving forward.
Yeah, and definitely don't be discouraged because, we done had times where we might – that's another thing we'll talk about getting into, the authority, the length of the authorities. But to get this other point out, though, it might be times where we might try to negotiate a price and they don't want to pay that. It's been times where they'll call us back because somebody either canceled it or couldn't get covered, and they'll take that price. So it happens. So definitely don't
that goes with
be
treating
discouraged.
people right and doing right by them, and they'll pretty much call you back. If the first person canceled, they'll call you back. You be like, well, they was talking to me like they had sense, so they wasn't offering a bad price, and they'll go and jump it up and they'll give you the load. You'll be able to do it.
Right. And as far as like the authority thing, just to hop into that, you know, they have like different. When we first started, of course, you know, we need 30 days, we need 60 days, we need 90 days. Well, so we're past all of those now, so we're pretty seasoned now. So, but you know, don't get discouraged with that either, because you know, you do find a lot of work though. I know when we started, you know, everybody has to start somewhere. So I mean, you do find work, but you know, when you pass those things, you know, the floodgates open more. But I mean, you'll be able to work it out, you know. But just, you know, don't stay discouraged, because some people might even take a chance on you. Like people take a chance on us. So even though they might have wanted 90 days and we have 60 or something like that, it all just depends.
They call back later and be like, "You got 90 days?" Well, we already got the phrase, so it's like, well, I'm trusting you now, and I'm like, well, I ain't gonna let you down. I got you, right. So we gonna get it done. So people do take chances on you, just like you said. It's how you treat people, man. How you handle people. Just be respectful, man. Like nobody like getting talked to or handled crazy. Like, you know, just be kind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The big thing.
Definitely. So. But yeah, y'all, off the DAT, we also use another load board. We use a couple, but we just show you the other one. I know, of course, a lot of people use C.H. Robinson, I would think, but we also use another one called 123LOADBOARD. Just wanted to show y'all how that one operates as well. Pretty similar, but you just see some loads here. It's kind of similar the same way, so you know. Just taking a look. Mm-hmm. This is actually how the app is set up. We have the app as well. Their app is set up exactly the same. Mm-hmm. So, you know, just let's say let's say we're in Atlanta and we wanted to go. What we want to do?
I'm going from Atlanta.
Give me a city.
Florida.
We go to Miami now. Atlanta to Miami. All right, Atlanta, Miami. Of course, you got like those 150 radius. This time, let's say we'll drop it down to 100. Mm-hmm. Within 100. Pick up date tomorrow. Of course, you wanna, you know, trailer type, van, straight box truck. Mm-hmm. Apply. Of course, you want your load size. Load size.
Make sure your filters in there. 26 feet.
26
10,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, best time, a secret in the game. Best time to look for loads is definitely in the morning. Find your loads in the morning.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
We creating this video, you know, a little later in the day, but the game is the earlier you get up, early bird catch the worm.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. We want about like 8 o'clock will really be your startup time.
Yeah.
One time I was up 5 o'clock. I booked the load. I got a guy walking into work, you know. But really now, as I see the winter time starting to approach and everything, it's definitely more so around 8 o'clock. They start posting loads and it will fall off like around 12 o'clock. And then you might be nitpicking and find little things here and there. But, you know, at the end of the day, money is money. So if you can get up anytime before 5 o'clock, I don't care if they offer you a load at 10 o'clock at night. If they offer it, you got the means to do it, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Get that money.
So yeah, they didn't show any exact loads. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is what, like 3, almost 4 o'clock. So it's pretty much dying down. But we'll put some similars. Well, that's box truck. I mean, that's a 53 foot.
You can just do you say anywhere.
Yeah,
anywhere. That'll give them pretty much a site.
Where's that anywhere? Oh, there. Okay, we got one. We got one.
But 123 is way more specific than DAT. That's the one thing about 123 is it really breaks down and find what you're looking for. So you don't have to do that much. You know, if you call a load, most times on 123, if it's under box truck, it's gonna be for box truck load, and then it will also say it in the comment section. It'll be like straight box truck load, and sometimes have details for the pickup or drop off times and stuff like that. 123 is a real good app because it saved us many times to get out of the city because it's very specific, and you don't have to keep calling and be like, oh, I need a 53. Like 123, it keeps in a category you're looking for. So definitely recommend it to people because it does its job. Give you money.
Yeah. But yeah, just like you would click it and then it would just just hit the phone call. Definitely always it takes you right to their phone number, right to the extension, everything. Go ahead and do it. And of course, they're gonna show like the averages. The averages.
You see that rate is not, we even see right there, 475.
70 cent a mile. Come on now. Is this a partial? Is this a partial?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
And sometimes they'll do that. They'll be like, oh, it's a partial load. So, but don't bank on that because we've been like that too. We'll say, okay, well, we can go pick up something else that sound good, but it might not always work out like that. So make sure that your plan A is solid before you go and try to create plan B and C and D. Stick with the plan first. Make sure this one is sealed in the deal. And you said don't put your eggs all in one basket. When this business, make sure your first one is secure before you go look for other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So make sure this one is rocking. And sometimes you might get there and it might not fit. Right. Or something happen, an accident might happen on the road and you can't make the time. So, you can never just be too sure. So you definitely got to keep looking, stay on your toes, stay on your load boards, and, man, communicate with your partner, like, knowing what's going on. If you're out here dolo, be safe. Don't be looking for loads while driving. We suffer sometimes doing that, overworking ourselves, but that's not safe. So be smart. If you got to pull over, look for loads, find your load, book your load. Make sure you got the means, the times, and account for accidents and traffic. You know what you're doing. You got it, definitely. Yeah. Keep moving forward. This is a profitable business. You're doing a good thing. Keep working on it. Definitely going to get money here. So these are the first two load boards we started off with. And we expanded just talking to people and stuff. So
yeah. Definitely looking to get like into more what do you call it?
Like permanent loads.
Yeah.
People calling us. I forget the name for it.
Name.
This one?
Yeah, that was yours right there. No, mine. That's mine. But what is it called? Please. I'm not cutting none of this out either. I don't care.
I'm sorry.
But this man walked off set. Cut. But definitely what is it called? Dedicated loads. Dedicated loads.
We definitely try to do that. But that just comes with time. We hard on ourselves, but if y'all been really watching our journey, first appreciate all the support. Yeah. But we really only been in business about 3 months. For real. So we came hard on ourselves, but we started from honestly we started from zero. Me and my man, we gave it all to start it, and then had to build our empire back up. Man, it looked like a good village right now. It's definitely rooting up. We got some stuff growing. We got some big news coming soon. So stay tuned. We've been missing in action, but we still working. Trust me, we ain't going back to no. That's not our plan to go sneak off and start a 9 to 5. This is our job. This is what we want to do. We're trying to create something big. So yeah. I'm looking forward. Just keeping God first. Do the right thing and everything else will just fall in place. Stay positive. It's the biggest thing out here. Don't stress. That's important, So.
Yeah. So any other pointers from anything, brother?
Yeah, I think we pretty much summed it up. If y'all have any questions regarding finding loads, we can just do more videos. If y'all want more videos, just showing different areas. It's pretty much your preference. Eliminating deadhead. You'll see the deadhead is right here. They usually tell you. Sometimes it might not be accurate, so you can just pull up the city from your location and see how much deadhead it is. You're trying to keep that low as possible because you're not getting paid to go there. So that's on your pocket. So, gas is going up. There's something else to equate for. Different means in this business. You're trying to cut costs everywhere you can and trying to bring in as much money as possible. So you got to be smart. You got to move smart. Yeah. Figure it out. That's all I can say is don't get stressed out. Figure it out, man. Like, if you had that mindset, I'm going to figure it out no matter what, you're going to figure it out. You got a family to feed. You got yourself. You want to do nice stuff in your life. Nobody want to be broke, man. We're going to figure this out and work hard, you know, to find it. That's pretty much the whole thing. You gotta work hard, man. Like, and that's honest truth. Like, this ain't gonna happen overnight.
Yeah, ain't be given to you. So they ain't be given to you, man. We be sweating.
Yeah.
Hey,
we really have, man.
We deserve it, dude.
3 months felt like 3 years.
For real, it felt like we was in business so long.
Forever, and that's why we get wrapped up in that because we constantly moving. We trying to get paperwork. We find the loads, calling these people, delivering paperwork, while at the same time we make sure bills get handled. You know, it sometimes get a little I want to say stressful because I enjoy it. I'm blessed to have this opportunity. It definitely is a little overwhelming at times. But if you just take a step back, you figure out what you got to do, take each day one at a time, you'll figure it out. You definitely will. This business have helped me growing a lot in my life, my family. You know, like as a man, like patience is key, man. Like being positive, like working hard. That's pretty much not to be stank, but as a man, you can't expect a handout. You got to pretty much go and figure it out and provide for you and your family. So, you know, like at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So, with these load boards, you'll definitely be able to do it. A good truck. You want to have a stable truck. You know your truck before you get on long distance trips. Might have blowouts and stuff.
Y'all seen in our first video.
We
had a blowout first video.
Yeah, so, you know, different things happen on this road, and it's possible. Definitely, our mentor told us all about that. Some days you're going to have good days, some days you ain't, you know. Take it with a smile every day, man. Like,
because at least you alive and you free, man.
You're able to work, because some people still going to work, like nothing wrong with that, but like it's a huge opportunity in this, so definitely seize it and take it for what it is, man. Work your butt off. So I'm really looking forward to our new opportunities coming up. We'll have some huge news, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope everything bless and go right, so we'll keep y'all in tune, man.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, dang, I ain't. But yeah, 123 Loadboard too. Just one more thing before we get out of here. They have backhauls too. That's another thing too. Depending on the packages you have. Yeah, backhauls. So let's say if you lived in Atlanta and you wanted to just go drop that off and come back, they have possibles too. Like different areas, so you can just click those and go through them. Something like that, like for a possible bag. See, they'll post them and everything. You just gotta make sense and everything for you, but we appreciate y'all watching this video and everything, man. And
the biggest thing is talking to individuals on the phone. That's pretty much the biggest ordeal. You're gonna have to negotiate. I wish we could show y'all a robot call, but I don't want to try to book a call and these fools really that's our MC number. Then they get mad and they'll get offended by that if you give them your MC number and they say, I don't like your price that well. Sometimes they might try to knock you. Just because you're young in the game, you know, sometimes they get offended by that. They feel like, oh, he young, you should be willing to do it. Like, but don't get over it. You're gonna have people that's snobby to you sometimes, people that's hung up in our face, you know, like multiple times. Sometimes they don't even say nothing. You say, what type of equipment you had? 26-foot box truck. Next year, boop. You be like,
they cut straight to the point.
You know what I'm saying? Real disrespectful, but you know, if you take that stuff personal, you'll cry over everything. That's just create tough skin, keep moving forward, and you know, you'll figure it out.
I can tell you, this is not the 9-to-5 industry. You know, all that that nice stuff. You know, what you learn in the corporate world.
You don't have a plan day. There's no plan day.
That does not go on here.
It's not gonna be like I come on here. I know I got a schedule. It's not. Sometimes we don't book a load until 12 o'clock. One time we picked the load at 8 o'clock in the morning. One time we put the load 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just all there. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out there. You got to be willing to work. You know, get a little up early. Even if you at 8 o'clock, that's still solid. You could be on your phone. You know, you could be anywhere on your phone checking for loads. You can be, you know, walking on the treadmill checking for loads. Just make sure you just doing your thing. Make sure you're trying to stay active on your main priority. You know, it's to make money, you know, and provide, because it is a business. It is your job at the end of the day. So take it serious, you know. So. But you working for yourself. Everybody gonna take their own business serious. So congratulations for even making this far. You know, keep working hard. Yeah, you got anything else?
That's pretty much it, man. That pretty much sums up this video, man. We appreciate y'all for watching, man. Hey, if y'all need any question or anything, just hit our email. I'm actually gonna put a new authority list down in the description. Oh, and make sure y'all support the business, man. Thanks to guys over at Mr. Captain. They laced us with some nice apparel, so we'll put that in the description as well. But definitely, man. Like I said, I put the authority list in the description below, so definitely check out the authority list. Check out them hats. Go support those guys and everything.
Pretty much just send it out to the world. Send it out to your friends. We got information.
Yeah.
Pretty intellectual individuals. We're very intelligent, so we can definitely share what we learned so far. We're not stingy. We want everybody to succeed. We're not trying to hold no secrets. So just let us know. Share this video with your family, your friends. Watch it. The holidays coming up. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Watch the YouTube. Watch AAA Transport. Put it on the big TV. We want to be on the big TV. Got our setup, correct. We coming correct. So, we appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for everything y'all been doing so far. Hope we just keep, doing our part too. So.
Definitely. So, YouTube, AAA Transport out.